Welcome to the Real MacKay, the Scotland Today video blog, and we got an email in our forum from GT23 who said he would rather see Debbie on than me following yesterday's exposure of her legs. Well, let me tell you, GT, there is no way we are going to use gratuitous images to get people to look at this blog. Rafe, please come with me. Now, today's big news story at this point in time of the day is what the executive are going to do to manage sex offenders, and the new Justice Minister, Justice Secretary Kenny MacAskill is going to be revealing some of these details in the Parliament. So we'll speak to our political editor Bernard. Bernard, what sort of things is Kenny MacAskill going to have to consider?
Well, John, I think one of the first things which they're going to debate in the Parliament today is whether or not pictures of registered sex offenders should be released to the public if they've sort of fallen off the radar. I mean, this is very much on the back of the murder of Angelica Kluck, where, of course, Peter Tobin was a registered sex offender. The authorities had lost track of him, and one of the things which the Conservatives have been discussing with Kenny MacAskill is whether or not pictures of registered sex offenders should actually be published. Another big issue, which I don't think the Executive will move on, is the so-called Marks Law, where Margaret Ann Cummings has been saying that if a registered sex offender moves into a community, then that community should have the right to know. I think that the Executive will back a plan which will allow for limited disclosure, but it won't go the full way. But we should know what they're going to do later on today, and of course full details in Scotland Today tonight.
Bernard, thank you for that. Some other stories, there's issues to do with the Edinburgh trams. We'll also, of course, have the footage from the Scotland squad returning from their victory over the Faroes last night. So that's all going to be in Scotland Today tonight. But there's another big issue. Come with me, Rafe, and we need to get this sorted out, frankly, because Gordon Chree has pinpointed this. The other big issue in this newsroom, frankly, is what's happening to all the headphones. Gordon here has been highlighting the serious concerns, although I notice you've got a set for yourself.
Yeah, but we came in at an hour too early to talk about, and there were none here, so we had to go and steal these from another part of the newsroom. So it's a dog-eat-dog in here when it comes to the headphones.
It's pretty brutal. It is pretty
Absolutely.
brutal. Gordon, thank you for that. Also, can I just say that John Gaughan agreed with me on the green shoes on the forum, so thanks for that, John. So, tune in to Scotland Today tonight, see what happens with the Justice Secretary's proposals, look at the Scotland footage, and of course any other news that develops throughout the day. That's Scotland Today at 6 o'clock.